The emotional and political fallout from the assassination of polarizing conservative activist Charlie Kirk continues, and investigators continue their work to understand what led to the shooting. Joining us now from Washington is NBC's Bofta Yimam, filling in for Alice Barr today. There have been many tributes already, including a vigil last night at the Kennedy Center. But there's even a larger one planned for, I understand, this coming weekend in Arizona.
Cheryl, that's right. Turning Point USA, the conservative organization Kirk co-founded, is now planning a massive memorial that's scheduled for this Sunday, as you mentioned, at Arizona State Farm Stadium. This event is being titled Building a Legacy, Remembering Charlie Kirk. That stadium, by the way, Cheryl, can seat 60,000 people, so naturally they are preparing for this. We can safely assume that security right now, plans are being made, as that will be a top priority coming into this weekend.
No doubt, 60,000 people, and how do you protect an arena like that? Let's talk a little bit about the case here. We're hearing that the suspect in the shooting is not cooperating at this point with authorities.
From what we know right now, that's right. Utah's governor did not hold back. 22-year-old Tyler Robinson not cooperating. Investigators still piecing together information, mostly through forensics and, as you can imagine, interviews with loved ones, neighbors, friends, high school classmates. Conservative influencer Charlie Kirk, who was fatally shot last week, was critical, we know, of transgender people and trans rights. And Governor Cox says Robinson disliked Kirk and his viewpoints. He says the suspect's former roommate is, however, cooperating with investigators, and noted that the two were in a relationship together. The governor adding the roommate had no idea about Robinson's possible plans. Now, state records show Robinson is not affiliated with a political party, nor did he vote in the two most recent general elections. Charges are expected to be filed tomorrow, and we do want to point out that that roommate, we are told by Utah's Governor Spencer Cox, did not know of the plans.
And is cooperating, unlike Robinson here. Since the assassination, there are growing reports of people being fired or receiving disciplinary action over online posts seen as celebrating his death. What are next steps with that, as there are some questions about free speech or what rights someone might have as an employee versus what an employer decides to do in something like this?
Right, a lot of folks this morning may be holding back on their thoughts because they're not sure what their boss or their colleague may think, right? And they don't want to speak up, whether they feel one way or another about what happened tragically last week. Now, many conservatives want his critics fired for what they deem as promoting hate speech or even lack of empathy about Kirk's assassination. This campaign has led to the firing or punishment of teachers, Cheryl, government workers, a TV pundit, and more. Just over the weekend, we have learned the Transportation Secretary posted that American Airlines grounded pilots who he said were celebrating Kirk's assassination. But we are learning literally morning by morning of more firings that are happening. And this is calling into question, as you mentioned, freedom of speech and what rights do employees have inside of the workplace.
All right, I know this will continue to unfold in the days to come. Bofta, thanks so much for the time.